Hey, what's up, guys? It's Corey here with Dapper Dollars, and today we're going to talk about how I make $6,980 a month with print on demand platforms like Merch, Etsy, and Redbubble. You ready? Let's get started. So, this channel is all about using print on demand platforms like Merch, Etsy, and Redbubble to invest this money, create financial freedom for ourselves and our families in things like the stock market, real estate, and other things like that. If that sounds like something you're interested in, like and subscribe, and let's get started. So, $6,980. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you might be a little confused, so let's talk about how I got these numbers. Now, first of all, I make take home $2,860 a month from my job. That is right, I'm a full-time employee. I work 8 to 5, 8:30 to 5, and 8:30 to 4 on Fridays. And this is what I'm doing, something that I love to do. I'm a communications director and I truly enjoy my job. I love what I do. I love the people I work with. I get health insurance for my family. I get retirement income, or not retirement income, but I get the opportunity to build for retirement. And I genuinely enjoy what I do. I get plenty of time off and I'm pretty free at work to do what I want to do. And so the rest of that money, $3,120, comes from my wife. Yes, she does make a little bit more than me, but she doesn't have to pay for she doesn't have to pay into retirement. She doesn't have to pay health insurance and things like that. Once we take all of that out of my paycheck, our income is usually about the same. But anyway, so that's where we stand with that. And so total, that brings us $5,980. And that's what we take home from our jobs each month. Now, on average, I make about $700 a month with Amazon, so that brings it to $6,680, and about $300 from Etsy, which brings us to $6,980. So, the title might be a little misleading. The information is on point, though, and this is something I really want you guys to grasp. This print on demand situation and the opportunity we have is not going to be a full-time income for a lot of people, but it is going to give you the ability to do things that you could not have done in the past, like pay off debt. I'm sure you've seen a video on my channel where I paid off $24,000 in debt using Merch by Amazon income alone. This was incredibly freeing. That was two car payments, student loans, and 2 credit cards that we had built up over $24,000 of credit card debt. We were paying out, I think, almost $1,000 to $1,200 a month just in credit card payments, student loans, car payments, and things like that. That's all money back in our pocket. So we're able to live on that. And then we have now this money from Merch by Amazon, which goes to investments and things like that. So it's setting up another passive income stream in the future whenever we start getting dividends and growth stock, shaving off the profits from growth stocks and stuff like that. This is going to put us in a great financial situation moving forward. And this is the beauty of what we're able to do and what is possible for you. You can pay off all of the debt you have in your life. Might like to start paying on my house actually a little bit more to get that payment down. But you can pay off your debt, you can pay off your car, and once you total up all these things that you have outside of your normal expenses, the things that are locked in, like credit card bills, car payments, house payments, and things like that, and you pay those things off, you're going to realize that you will have a lot more money accessible to you than you had before. So this opportunity that we have with print on demand, with Merch, Etsy, Redbubble, and things like that, is an opportunity to create income, to put yourself in a better financial situation, just like I always preach. And this income that we have, the $6,980 a month, is just super helpful beyond anything that we could have wanted in the past. And it is such a blessing to have. But the real value is in the fact that we keep our 9-to-5 jobs. Yes, I'm pushing to have basically a second income. Like, I would love to match the income that I have each month that I have coming from my job. I'm pretty close to it right now. I think if you total everything up, at about $1,100 a month. with the income sources like Etsy and merch by Amazon and things like that, and I bring home what $2,860 a month. So I'm almost getting close to halfway there. So sorry, got a itch in my nose, but anyway, we're getting close to that, and the goal is not to replace my job income so that I can leave my job, because if you think about it, once you leave your job, you're going to lose things like health insurance, potential retirement income or retirement savings that you could have. What better opportunity to invest is it than you being at a job, putting money into an account, but then having someone match whatever you just put in. So if you invest $5, they invest $5 on top of that. It is hard to find a better situation to be in where someone is literally doubling what you're investing. So I'm not looking to leave my job anytime soon. I could be making $10,000 a month, every month extra on top of my current job income, and I probably would not leave my job just because it doesn't make sense. Because if you leave your job, you're going to spend 8 hours a day doing something else. So if I left my job, I would likely continue to have to work 8 hours a day to make up the income that I would have lost or to continue to grow my income. And to me, it's a matter of happiness. And I feel like if I left my job and I went and did Printful or all this other stuff full time, I would not be as happy and as fulfilled as I am doing what I'm doing right now. And I think that is something that a lot of you need to get, that the goal does not need to be all the time leave your job. Maybe you're in a toxic job, maybe you're in a place where it's just truly soul crushing. You have the opportunity to move somewhere else, and you have the opportunity to get a different job. I know that's a lot easier said than done. I was in that situation. I worked many jobs that were just truly awful and terrible. And the reason I got on this print-on-demand journey is because I was in those terrible jobs working for people I did not want to be working for. And I was like, I had the mindset that, oh, I'm an entrepreneur. This must mean that I'm an entrepreneur. I want to not have to be under someone's thumb. And then I got to my current job. I love the people I work with. I love what I do. I'm truly passionate about what I'm doing and being the best at it that I can be. And suddenly it's like, I don't want to leave this. Even if I had the extra income, I don't want to leave this. I don't want to be on my own having to design t-shirts for the rest of the day. T-shirts are great. I mean, designing t-shirts is something that I love. It's a creative outlet for me. It's something that I love to do, and it gives me an opportunity to invest in the future. However, the security of a job is not something to be looked at as a burden. If you are someone who is at a toxic place, I can understand that you want to leave that place. I definitely know those feelings. However, I would suggest that you find a place that you actually want to work. Find a job doing what you actually want to do, and do that. And I know it's hard, and I know that it is not easy to do what I'm saying, and it's not lost on me. So I truly do sympathize with you and empathize with your situation, and if there's any way that I can help, I would love to. Obviously, a lot of you are all over the US and all over the world, so I can't exactly do job hunting for you, but I would suggest that you do something that will improve your situation and maybe put you in a better job to do what could be done to improve your family's situation, and use this passive income to invest and really put yourself in a great financial situation in the future. This is a really broad topic, and again, I know the title is probably misleading, but I really hope that you get this message, and I hope that you take this print-on-demand opportunity and you don't slack off because you think it's just a side thing. I think that you should truly pursue this with everything that you have, the same way that I do. If I have free time, I'm on my iPad. If I have free time, I'm thinking about shirts or I'm Googling things like that. I'm not playing games on my phone. I treat this like a business, and I do it whenever I have time. However, I am not pressuring myself to get out of my job, and I am not anxious to leave my job at all. And I enjoy the security and the foundation it provides my family to be able to provide and not have to worry about income, because we know on top of what we're getting from these print-on-demand sources, we have income that takes care of our needs and life is good. So anyway, I really hope that this helps, guys. I know that this isn't really the norm, but this is I think like I've said many times now, I think something that a lot of people need to hear. And I would encourage you, again, if you're not happy at your job and maybe you feel like you're an entrepreneur, go somewhere else. Go to a different job. Try finding something that you know that you would love to do and see if that doesn't help. If that doesn't help and you think you need to be an entrepreneur and you need to take the leap, then definitely do that. But definitely take stock of what you have that is valuable. Take stock of the fact that you are in a job potentially that is able to pay you and pay the bills, and you don't have to worry about family. Yes, you're able to do merch on the side, but maybe merch doesn't need to be the ultimate goal, and you don't need to kill yourself to get out of a job. You don't need to leave a job if you're happy with it. If you are happy with where you're at, do not leave. I would encourage you to just stay there, enjoy what you're doing, and then continue to make extra income. There is nothing wrong with just having extra income. If you wind up making more than you are at your job, there is no pressure to leave that job. You have nothing to prove to me. You have nothing to prove to anyone else in the world. If you are happy doing what you're doing, continue to stay at that job and do not feel pressure from anyone to leave, because you're doing what's right for your family. And you can just have a boatload of money to invest. So, it's not really like there's a downside to it. Anyway, I hope this video helps, guys. I really do want the best for you, and I want you to be in a situation where you and your family are not having to struggle to make ends meet, but I also don't want you to have to feel like you need to leave your job and put yourself in a potentially financial precarious situation. Anyway, have a great day. Remember, someone's going to do something amazing every day, guys. Why not you? See ya.